And now, Fillmore. Today's episode, the shreds fell like snowflakes. Act 1, Slivers of Truth.
Hey guys, check it! I finally got the 500 signatures I need to save Charmaine's florist.
Lorenzo, you save the rainforest? Ah, that's so smack-a-spectacular! I am totally into environmental causes!
Not the rainforest, Sherry. Charmaine's florist. My mom's flower shop? It was scheduled to be hit by the wrecking ball tomorrow, but not after I submit these 6 to City Hall. Hello? Somebody there? Sherry? That you? Ay, mamacita. Ay, mamacita. Ay, mamacita.
Your mama said on what? En inglés, por favor!
What do we got? Lorenzo Amador had a petition to save his mom's flower shop.
Claims a hooded figure pushed him down, grabbed his petition, and shredded it in a portable paper shredder.
Lorenzo, I'll need you to sign your written statement.
Mi corazón.
You thinking what I'm thinking? We got a serial shredder on our hands. Gina Abbott's origami window display. Viciously shredded last Monday for no obvious reason. Yesterday's attack confirms we're dealing with a serial shredder. Someone who's preying on students and shredding their pet projects.
Forensic evidence indicates that the perp's instrument of choice is the Shreddy Max 450, sold in any office supply store.
To make things even tougher, neither victim got a good look at the perp.
But fear not. After talking to the victims and filling in the blanks using my artistic and crime-fighting gifts, I have put together a detailed sketch of the shredder. Behold!
Okay, what the heck is that?
No offense, Danny, but that kind of looks like Tiger Woods on a very bad morning.
Oh yeah, and that's his elbow. At least I hope that's his elbow.
Listen up, people. We got no suspects, no motives, and no idea where the shredder's gonna hit next. We need answers.
Let's see. Things I like to see shredded. Beef for loose meat sandwiches, any paperwork documenting my weight or age. Oh, and one other thing. Your badge if you don't start showing some results!
I got my best officers on it, but we need help. We need someone who can take our evidence and use it to get into this guy's head. Figure out why he's doing what he's doing. It's the only way we can solve this.
Are you saying you need a profiler?
Not just any profiler. Frank Bishop.
I don't want that kid anywhere near this case. You know as well as I do Frank Bishop is trouble.
Frank Bishop's also the best. He's our only chance of stopping this guy. We need him.
No, you need him. What I need is a stylist who doesn't make my hair look like a pith helmet. Hey, you want to roll the dice with your career? Roll those dice, Dutch. Just remember what's at stake here. Your second term as junior commissioner.
Hey, Fillmore! Ingrid! We need to talk.
Sure. Hey, congrats on your second term as junior commish. I hear it's a done deal.
Not yet. I gotta appear before the school board on Friday. They'll review my record and decide whether or not I'm worthy of serving a second term. The thing is, the shredder isn't caught by then.
What do you want us to do?
Frank Bishop. The best profiler the safety patrol ever had. He could identify what a perp ate for breakfast just by looking at his shoe prints.
So what happened to him? Why'd he leave the force?
Back in the 7th grade, something went down. Something ugly. It was before I was chief. Me and Frank were partners. We had spent months trying to nab the mastermind behind a weighted bingo ball scam. His name? Chachi Fresno. We finally got the evidence to take him down, but he bolted. We chased him into the kitchen and Frank caught him. By dumping a vat of gazpacho on him. Turns out, Chachi was allergic to gazpacho. Chachi's parents were gonna sue the pants off Folsom unless Frank stepped down. So that's what he did. And he hasn't profiled since. Go to Frank. Convince him to join the investigation. A lot's riding on this case. For the school, for Frank, and for me.
Before I take you in to see my brother, I should warn you, Frank's not the same person he was in 7th grade.
Did he carve all these sculptures?
Oh no, the ice garden's my hobby. I turned the whole thing into a business by charging $10 a pop for guided tours. But for you two, it's on the house.
Thanks. So, what's up with Frank?
Well, at first I was thrilled he took to his bed. No more fighting over the remote, you know? But now, it's just kinda sad. Good luck. Lorenzo and Gina are my friends. I'd hate to see anyone else get hurt. Frank, it's Francine. You have visitors.
Crackers. Fillmore, check it.
Who in the who's-its are you?
We're Officers Fillmore and Third from X Middle School Safety Patrol. Nice place you got here.
Well, it's kind of hard to afford a maid without an allowance. What do you want from me?
Junior Commissioner Vallejo sent us to...
Junior Commissioner! Well, well. Sounds like old Vallejo's done good for himself. And he sent you here because...
We need your help with the case. The Shredder.
And you'd like me to track him down for you? Well, certainly. In fact, I can tell just from these photos who the Shredder is. George Cotton Pick in Washington. Now stop barking on my cherry tree and scram already.
You know, there are people out there who think you're better than this. People who think you deserve another chance. After talking to you just now, man, I can't say that I'm one of them.
Hey, if you think this is all about paper, you're wrong. The Shredder isn't going to be satisfied shredding projects made of plain paper. He's working his way up to papier-mâché. Maybe even decoupage.
Projects. Paper-mâché. Fillmore.
The science fair. Disco.
Colleagues, I have another sketch. Behold! The Shredder.
It, kinda looks like an oyster. Without the shell.
Wait a minute, Fillmore. Are you telling me that the perp is some kind of mutant oyster?
No, Danny. I'm not.
Okay. Carry on.
Fillmore, I think I got something. 2 o'clock.
It's go time. Cover me. Hold up. Safety patrol.
Act 2. Old friends, new foes.
Move aside!
Thanks for changing your mind. I'm not so big on the whole fudge deal.
Let's get one thing clear. I got no love for the safety patrol. But what you said before, about innocent people getting hurt, I can't stand by and let that happen.
My Haley's Comet diorama! Shredded! Shredded!
It's like the Shredder was one step ahead of us. What about the victim, Bernice Beachmont? Her Haley's Comet diorama, made of paper-mâché and plastic, shredded to pieces.
I'll need you to sign this statement.
I put months of blood, sweat, and model glue into that diorama. I needed it to pass science. Oh, mercy, mercy.
Don't worry. We're gonna find whoever did this.
Frank? It's, good to see you. You look...
Vallejo! I told you Frank was trouble. Thanks to this little fiasco of his, the Shredder's still on the loose, and my $90 Tintin curl is only half tinted and half curl.
What happened here wasn't Frank's fault. It wasn't anybody's. Frank's an asset to this investigation.
Hey! It's your job on the line, not mine. Good luck at that hearing on Friday. You'll need it.
Vallejo, I should thank you for saving my hide.
Hey, forget about it. I mean, after all,
You were just saving your own hide. I know. Nice to see nothing's changed. Here at X, a serial criminal's first victim is usually someone of the same gender. Gina Abbott is female, and judging by the precision of the attack, it's possible the Shredder had the help of friends. Also, the angle of the shred switches directions from crime to crime. That means the Shredder isn't right or left-handed. She can shred with both. There's nothing to be gained by committing these shreds, which means these are crimes of passion. I'm guessing revenge, resentment, maybe both.
I just finished background checks on the victims. All 3 of them have acted in school plays.
I've walked down through the hallowed hall. This time, together I put it all. My time, I am the...
Principal! Take 5!
Sweet Georgia Peaches, I am so glad we bought this chair.
All right, people. Ears open. The Safety Patrol has an announcement.
We have reason to believe the Shredder may be going after actors.
We ask that you stick together and act cautiously if someone you don't know tries to approach you.
I got a break-a-leg bouquet that's supposed to be delivered to this address.
Mums are my favorite. Too bad, because it's for me.
Like someone would actually send a bouquet to the chorus.
Ingrid, Fillmore, it's Tahama. I think I found something. Check it out. The volcano's detonation switch. The timer was tampered with earlier in the day. It shouldn't have gone off when it did. Plus, somebody filled it with 3 times the school's lava limit.
The Shredder knew we were coming.
But who could have known about the stakeout ahead of time?
Just the Safety Patrol. And Frank Bishop. According to his file, Frank was a great student, had lots of friends, and was in lots of clubs. But everything nosedived after leaving the force.
Ingrid, without the Safety Patrol, his life lost all purpose.
Crackers. It's a good angle. He creates the Shredder, gets to start profiling again. Bam. Instant purpose.
No way Frank's behind this.
Vallejo, it's a possibility, man.
You guys don't know Frank like I know Frank. He's a good guy who wouldn't hurt a fly. So until you show me evidence to the contrary, drop it and leave him alone.
It's a good lead, Vallejo. Dude, what's up? Why won't you let us follow it?
Because I messed up his life once. I'm not gonna do it again. After the gazpacho incident, Folsom kicked Frank off the force. And what did I do? I avoided Frank like the plague. He expected me to come to his defense, and instead, I hung him out to dry. I was up for junior commissioner, and I didn't want to implicate myself in the scandal. I was selfish. Selfish and stupid.
If there's evidence incriminating Frank, we gotta find it fast. Vallejo's hearing is tomorrow.
Maybe there's something we missed in...
My file? Don't waste your time. I was the Safety Patrol scapegoat once. I won't be it again. I'm off the case.
Act 3. Race to Salvation.
So, this is how you spend your afternoons?
Beats playing a punching bag for a bunch of clueless clods.
2-player?
Suit yourself. How do you know Fillmore and Third aren't right? How do you know I'm not the Shredder?
I don't. But I'm giving you a chance to clear your name. Prove to me you're not the Shredder. Prove it to everybody.
Sorry, Vallejo. My game's over.
You're not afraid of being a scapegoat again. You're afraid of failing. In here, no one sees you screw up. But out there, everybody sees, and there ain't no reset button. The thing is, Frank, you walk away, you've already failed. This isn't a tough decision. You want to do it, I want you to do it. Come on, Frank. It's as easy as ABC.
Vallejo, we need to get to HQ now. First Gina Abbott, then Lorenzo Amador, then Bernice Beachmont.
Snap. He's hitting the drama club in alphabetical order.
Easy as ABC. I'll head to the auditorium. Make sure everybody's okay.
Let me bring up the alphabetical roster to see who's... crackers.
Francine? I didn't know she was in the drama club.
And she's got the biggest pet project of all. An ice sculpture garden in her backyard.
Wait for Frank. I'll head to the Bishop house. Make sure Francine and her ice sculptures are okay.
Hey, Vallejo. Look, man, I don't like you going alone. It smells like a setup. Frank could be...
Again with Frank? Fillmore, you really think he'd shred his own sister's sculpture garden just to give his life a little purpose?
A hearing that's going to decide your fate as junior commissioner, a hearing that you need to be at, starts in 2 hours. What if it's a setup to try and keep you away from that meeting, man?
It's not.
But man, what if it is?
Fillmore, I'll be there. Now leave it alone. It isn't your job to doubt my judgment.
Good, because you're doing enough doubting for the both of us. Why don't you stop trying to earn Frank's forgiveness, man? Why don't you start working on forgiving yourself?
Hello? Anybody here? Revenge. Resentment.
Hi-ho, can I help you?
No, you can't. If you'll excuse me, I've got some, business to attend to.
You just let him go?
I had to. The only thing Vallejo will listen to is hard evidence. And time's running out.
Hey guys, came across some things you might find interesting. Phone records traced from Frank's house to the various victims' homes.
Maybe Frank called to question them about the shreds.
Look at the dates. These calls were all made one day before the projects were shredded. Something's not right. And Frank might be up to that something.
You and your garden are safe. After I finish securing this place, no one's getting in or out.
Something else. Bernice Beachmont was getting an A+ in science. Her project was for extra credit.
She told us that she needed that project to pass the class. I don't get it. Why did she lie?
The same reason Lorenzo lied about his mom's flower shop. The flower delivery man from earlier had the initials CF on his jumpsuit.
CF. C. Charmaine's florist. Maybe it wasn't torn down.
So the actors were acting. They wanted us to think they'd lost everything when they hadn't lost anything.
Hold up. Remember that massage chair? The actors said they bought it themselves.
They just happened to come into money around the same time Frank asks him for a favor.
He's paying them off. He called them a day in advance to set the whole thing up. Frank is behind this. He's been playing Vallejo like a full violin.
Speaking of which, where is Frank?
Vallejo, it's Ingrid. Come in.
Must be the storm. Anza, round up the others. We gotta get to Vallejo fast. Hey, Ingrid. Where's Frank getting the money to pay off those actors? He told us he didn't have an allowance.
Crackers. Fillmore, Frank isn't behind this. Only one other person could have known we were heading to the science fair.
Dog. Double time.
You're the shredder, aren't you?
Frank? What the?
You got your friends to do your dirty work. You had them shred their own stuff. They weren't traumatized. They were acting.
Frank, I think you've been drinking a little too much fake fruit juice.
Bernice was right-handed, so her shreds tilted to the right. And Lorenzo was left-handed, so his shreds tilted to the left.
So what? I had nothing to do with it.
What about your little distraction at the science fair? You did a great job of botching the stakeout.
Frank, I really don't...
Alphabetically, you were next on the list. That's when it hit me. The actors are your friends, you're female, and your motive was revenge. And finding that shredder in your room confirmed everything.
But where does the revenge fit in?
I hated you for what you did to my brother. He was rotting away. I couldn't just sit back and watch that happen. I created the shredder to give Frank purpose and to take yours away.
Francine, I can't let you just...
Ugh. You'll thank me later, Frank. As for you, Vallejo, your hearing starts in 20 minutes. Kiss your second term as junior commissioner. Goodbye.
That's cold, baby. Real cold.
Hand over the key, Francine.
Never.
It's over, Francine.
Vallejo, heads up! Run!
don't mind. I'm kind of a backseat driver. FYI, Francine, revenge doesn't make an ice garden grow.
Vallejo, now's your chance to finally make amends to our family. If you're a decent human being, you'll look the other way and...
Sorry, Sunshine. I got a hearing to get to.
On behalf of the school board, I hereby present Vallejo with this new badge and sash signifying the commencement of his second term as ex-middle school junior commissioner.
Congratulations, Vallejo. So what's your first order of business?
Funny you should ask. I was thinking about hiring a profiler onto the force. Know any good ones?
Funny you should ask. There's this guy who's been spending a little bit too much time at home lately.